is Junior Ade Juliano.
My name is Laura Luna.
And we will explain about one point of safety, hygiene, and sanitation.
Occupational health and safety in tourism industry involves creating, maintaining about safe working our employees, tourists, and visitors, while we promoting about injuries and danger. Key component of OHS in tourism industry includes ensuring about safety and healthy in hotel, restaurant, public space, and area of tour. How it the different about OHS in other sector? Number one is varied workplace. In tourism industry, we will get a job in almost other section like hotel, restaurant, or even beaches. So there is always a different rules about healthy and safety. Number two is public interaction. Tourism involves working closely with many people, so workers need extra training on keep both tourists and themselves safe. Number three is new employees. The tourism industry often has many personal or part-time worker, which makes it harder to train everyone on safety procedure. OHS is important in the tourism industry because it ensures the safety and the well-being of both employees and the visitor. Here's why. Number one is prevent injuries. Tourism workers often deal with heavy lifting, long hours, and hazardous conditions. Good OHS practice reduce the risk of accident like slips, falls, and injuries from equipment. Number two is improve health. Employees in hotel, restaurant, and tour operation can face health risks from exposure to chemical, stress, or even food handling. OHS help maintain a healthier workplace. Here are of the example of OHS in tourism establishment. In every hotel, there will be a fire alarms and sprinklers, and this is the example. Strict hygiene practice in the kitchen include hand washing.
Wet your hands under warm running water and add soap. Rub your hands together.
You need a harness, ropes, and a trained guide for an adventure tour.
Definisi dari K3, yang satu ada safety, mengacu pada kondisi terlindung dari potensi bahaya atau cedera dalam industri pariwisata dan juga industri perhotelan, dan juga menjaga keselamatan dari para staf dan juga para tamu. Hal ini juga menjaga keamanan dan memastikan kesejahteraan para tamu dan staf. Kebersihan melibatkan praktik-praktik yang mempromosikan kebersihan dan mencegah penyebaran penyakit dan menjaga kebersihan lingkungan dari sekitar hotel dan juga industri pariwisata. Yang ketiga ada sanitasi, merujuk pada pemeliharaan kondisi yang sehat melalui pembuangan limbah yang aman dengan sistem pembuangan limbah yang tepat dan menyediakan air bersih. Ini memastikan lingkungan bebas dari kontaminasi. Selanjutnya, peran keselamatan, kebersihan, dan sanitasi dalam menjaga standar tinggi dalam layanan pariwisata. Yang pertama, kepercayaan tamu. Saat hotel dan restoran menjaga standar kebersihan dan sanitasi yang tinggi, tamu merasa aman dan nyaman. Hal ini juga sangat meningkatkan kepuasan daripada tamu dan juga pada staf hotel. Yang akan berdampak negatifnya yaitu adalah seperti risiko kesehatan dan dari sanitasi yang buruk menyebabkan masalah kesehatan yang serius, penyebaran penyakit bawaan makanan, infeksi virus, dan juga investasi dari para hama yang mempengaruhi para tamu dan staf. Kedua, dari dampak negatif itu adalah konsekuensi hukum dan juga finansial. Bisnis yang gagal menjaga kebersihan dan juga standar dari hotel dan industri keselamatan akan berdampak buruk bagi finansial para staf dan juga para tamu. Jadi kesimpulannya, ketiga sangat penting dalam industri hotel dan juga industri pariwisata.
Definition of food safety. Food safety refers to handling, prepossessions, and storage and food waste to prevent foodborne illness. This involves maintaining hygiene standard and throughout the food supply chain to ensure that food is safe for consumption in the tourism and hospitality industry. Food safety practice can lead to foodborne illness outbreaks, damaging a business reputation and patently leading to legal and financial repercussions. Example of food safety regulation. Okay. One example is the hazard analysis critical control points HACCP system. HACCP is designed to identify, evaluate, and control hazard that might pose risk to food safety and hygiene, and throughout production. Its purpose is to prevent contamination and ensure food safety at each critical step in process. From sourcing ingredients to serving the final
Healthier
produce.
workplace.
Thank you.
What is the foodborne illness? And how does it occur? Foodborne illness, also known as a food poisoning, is an illness caused by consuming contaminated food or beverage. It can occur when the food is contaminated with harmful bacteria, virus, parasite, or even toxins. There are several ways this contaminating can happen. Number one is improper handling. For hygiene such as not washing hands can transfer bacteria to food. Number two is cross-contamination. When raw food such as meat come into the contact with ready-to-eat foods, pathogen can spread. Number two is undercooking. If especially meat is not undercooking on the proper temperature, bacteria like E. coli, Salmonella can still survive.
B. Discuss the common cases and the preventive measures to avoid foodborne illness in a restaurant setting. Number 1. Inadequate food storage. Storing perishable foods at the wrong temperature, such as not keeping food items below 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius, allows bacteria to multiply. Similarly, leaving food out too long at room temperature promotes bacterial growth. Number 2. Contaminated equipment and surface. Unclean kitchen equipment such as knives, cutting boards, or countertops can harbor pathogens that are transferred to food. Number 3. Use of contaminated ingredients that are already contaminated with harmful microorganisms before entering the restaurant, either from suppliers or due to improper washing and handling, can cause illness when used in food preparation. To prevent improper food storage. Number 1. Store food below 14 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius. Number 2. Use a thermometer to monitor temperature. 3. Cool food within 2 hours after cooking. 5. Organize the fridge for proper airflow. Number 5. Label food with storage dates. This prevents bacterial growth. 2. Prevent contamination from unclean equipment and surface. Number 1. Wash tools and surface with soap and hot water after each use. Number 2. Use food safe sanitizer to disinfect equipment and surface. Number 3. Separate stools for raw and cooked foods to avoid cross contamination. Number 4. Replace damaged cutting boards as they can harbor bacteria. Number 5. Train staff on proper hygiene and sanitation practice. This step ensure that equipment and surface remain clean and safe. 2. Prevent the use of contaminated ingredients. Number 1. Choose reliable suppliers with food safety standard. 2. Inspect ingredients quality upon delivery. 3. Wash produce thoroughly with clean water. Number 4. Store food at the correct temperature. 5. Train staff on hygienic food handling practice. Number 6. Implement HACCP to monitor potential hazard. These steps help ensure food ingredients are safe for preparation.
Foodborne illness atau bisa disebut wabah penyakit akibat makanan dapat sangat merusak reputasi dan operasional dari hotel maupun industri pariwisata. Dampaknya meliputi kerusakan reputasi, hilangnya kepercayaan pelanggan, dan juga hilangnya kualitas dari pelanggan yang sudah berkunjung ke hotel ataupun tempat pariwisata kita. Yang kedua, gangguan operasional. Bisnis bisa saja ditutup sementara karena adanya investigasi dari pihak yang berwenang. Konsekuensi hukum. Bisnis dapat saja menghadapi tuntutan hukum dan juga denda. Yang keempat, dampak keuangan dalam jangka panjang. Kehilangannya pelanggan dan pendapatan dapat berdampak lama dan juga akan merusak hotel ataupun tempat pariwisata tersebut. Singkatnya, wabah penyakit dapat merusak bisnis secara signifikan.
What steps can management take to minimize such risks? To minimize the risk of a foodborne illness outbreak, management in the tourism and hospitality industry, here are key steps they can take. Step 1. Implement strict food safety protocols. Adopt HACCP, hazard analysis and critical control points. This system identify and control potential hazard at critical points during food preparation, storage, and service. Management should implement and regularly update HACCP plans to ensure all risks are minimized. 2. Employee training and education. Comprehensive food safety training. All employees should receive through training in food safety, including proper hand hygiene, safe food handling, cleaning practice, and how to avoid cross-contamination. This should include both new hires and ongoing refresher training for existing staff. 3. Strict sanitation practice. Regular cleaning schedules. Establish and enforce strict cleaning schedules for all kitchen equipment, attendees, storage areas, and preparation surface. Ensure that all cleaning products used are effective against pathogens. The first step, rub palms together. Second step, rub the back of both hands. Next, interlace finger and rub hand together. Interlock finger and rub the back of finger of both hands. Rub thumb in a rotating manner followed by the area between index finger and thumb for both hands. Rub fingertip on palm for both hands. Rub both with a rotating manner, rinse and dry thoroughly. The 3-bucket system for cleaning is a procedure for washing, rinsing, and sanitizing. Each bucket is used for a different task. This system ensures high sanitation standard, especially in food service areas and other public places. Steps for using the 3-bucket system. Step 1. Washing. Cleaning the surface using soap, solution, and a scrub brush. Use the blue bucket with warm water and good detergent with a temperature of at least 95 degrees Fahrenheit up to 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Step 2. Rinsing. Rinse the surface with water. Use the red bucket with hot water for rinsing. Step 3. Sanitizing. Sanitize using the sanitizing solution. A chlorine mixture of 50 to 100 ppm. By following this procedure, clean lines and sanitation standard can be well maintained.
Thank you for your attention and goodbye.
Goodbye!